What's up, my little TisaTells? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if I had my ears to the Atlanta streets and we have some insight into what actually went down between Kim and Kroy's marriage, y'all, everybody's saying Kim jumped ship because the money was gone. Kim's camp is saying, right, or at least the sources close to them are saying that it was Kim's money. So who cares if it's gone? Y'all, there is so much mess going on. Also, they just been exposed for fronting for years and Kroy living off of her. But that said, Kim got a habit in the casinos that seemed to have drained the bank accounts. But like Kim's people are saying, she's the one that earned the money. Y'all, let's get into this. First of all, if you don't know, Kroy actually posted something on his Instagram account, right? He posted, and first of all, let me just say this. How do you feel about Kim and Kroy actually divorcing? Because here's the thing, right? Before we get into this, what Kroy posted on his Instagram, my ring meant a thing. I know, when I heard that, I rolled my eyes too. But he put my ring meant a thing. Is he trying to say that Kim is not sticking through him for better or worse? But here's the thing. Kroy right now, or was, I don't know what it is after divorce, was Kim, Brielle, all the whole family's manager. Now, I would like to say, I think he was a horrible manager because Kim's the one that bought in Tardy for the Party. Kim's the one that kept that going. Now, what messed up Tardy for the Party? Remember when Kroy literally was in a hallway and was threatening Andy? Remember when Kroy, they was about to have a fight in the dressing room and Andy was trying to play cool? That's one thing I will say about Andy Cohen. When he considers you his friend, it seems like he rolls the red carpet out for you. Everything's overlooked. But the minute you get on his bad side, he seems to be a little vindictive. Again, this is just my opinion. Everything was cool until that mess with Andy. Kroy's the one that did that. The way he was acting like he was about to pull that hammer out on Andy. Kroy's the one that did that. And at first it seemed cool. They made a few R's comments, right? You know, I'll just say it, a few racist comments, at least fans thought so. They were getting dragged. They stood 10 toes down in that ignorance and didn't apologize. As a matter of fact, the taping for her show, because of that uproar, started. Kim got her lawyers involved. They started filming the season late and it seemed really rushed and they called up. I think Kim actually thought that, yeah, we got away with it. It's over, except for the fact, one, your show wasn't actually doing that well. Two, there was a huge backlash from the fans. And three, you had gotten on Andy's bad side and the network was actually doing you a favor by giving you a show that was feeding you and your children and your man/manager. Now, okay, so keep that in mind as we read this in case you guys don't remember. Not even to mention, Kroy was the one that came in and convinced her to eliminate all the Black people out of her circle, every last one, where most of her lifelong friends had actually been Black, and eliminate them from the circle so they could move up in the Stone Mountain, that Georgia area, if you know, you know, with that whole but you're around old money people, right? But think about it. At that time, Kroy convinced you to leave the #1 reality show in America. He was a football player, right? If you know anything about football players' finances, two things happen to them. One, they're famous for mismanaging money because football players are some of the lowest paid pro sports teams players, if it makes it. You see what I'm saying? Like, out of everyone, baseball, soccer, tennis, they're the lowest paid, right? On scale. And Kroy, he wasn't even really making that much money while he was playing, okay? So it's interesting that someone that wasn't even making that much, and two, pro football players usually go through this midlife crisis when they're like 30 something, because what do you do with your life? You were raised to be the hometown hero. You're the pride of the neighborhood. You're always a prodigy, a golden child. When that is pulled away from you, a lot of people have problems readjusting. It seems like Kroy might have had problems being honest with what's her name? Anyway, let's get into this, right? He put my ring meant a thing in light of the pending split. Now, because of this, people are saying that Kim really had no idea how bad finances were and Kroy hid that tax bill from her, that might be true, but Kim, you were gambling yourself into a hole. I just think that, well, the people are telling me that Kim thought Kroy had more saved up than he did. So even when Tardy for the Party got pulled away, they were acting all cool, all cocky. Kim thought that there were savings behind it. Kroy was living off of her the whole time. Imagine leaving Big Papa and your man's living off of you. Now, people are saying she spent through Kroy's money, but Kroy was only making what? $500,000 a year while he was playing, maybe $1 million a year. How many years did he play for? 2 years? That's not a lot of money. Once you take out taxes and you got 6 kids and you got a wife that liked to gamble, that got a shopping problem. Well, let's get into this, right? Okay, so Kroy put that much on there. They're saying that Kroy was blindsided, but Kim's getting ahead of the story because, she probably already looking for a new man, woman, dog, cat. Kim, she'll show up for whoever's paying the bills, right? Anyway, they said that Kim has not told anyone, not even family. She didn't even tell her friends were kept in the dark, right? And before the split, she posted a meme about, yeah, I got a man. And I believe Kim does. I just don't think it's Kroy. I'm just saying, right? Listen, people were blindsided because Kim said, if you're asking for a secret to our marriage, lots of sex, right? And they were married for 11 years. She said, I think one of the biggest secrets is also communication, choosing to love that person day in and day out. I think it's a choice, and a lot of times people are just so quick to throw in the towel. Well, we see she chose not to love Kroy day in and day out. But you guys, there is actually more. Hold on, let me pull up this article. Kim is now saying, right, that the financial woes they had was way too much pressure, which is true. There's only the number one reason for divorce is finance, death, or what? Infidelity. Take it as you will, right? They said that money had been a huge issue for Kim before she filed. Kim is now trying to say that the divorce was a long time coming, and in large part due to their financial problems ongoing. She had been planning to jump Kroy for a long time, but she didn't tell anyone, not even her family. Kim, shut up. I already think Kim got a new man. You know the way she played. Look at that face over there. Kim, you got a new man. Stop playing. The friends say a major factor in the split was the financial issues, the IRS $1 million debt. They said it was just way too much pressure. So she knew that money was running out, but when she found out about that $1 million, it was just too much. Now get this, they said there's no cheating on either side. The money has a lot to do with the split, but there were other factors. He's managing the family for a long time, so he technically did have a job. They're not on good terms right now. Now Kim's dragging him. You sat up there and bragged, because I don't care what y'all say. Kroy, he always did racist things. I'm not even talking about vibes. I'm talking about the things he said, the way, she messed up Kim's goal. Kim was going to have a cute little reality show, have her kids be young socialites in Atlanta, marry baseball players, this and that, and then they can help feed in the family. Kroy ruined that when he literally went off on Andy with his anger problems and dang near cursed Andy out and basically threatened to pull that hammer out on top of Kim's racist comments. And again, I don't know if this was always Kim, but I just know that she started acting mighty different when Kroy hung out the all white sign outside their house. Only whites allowed. All right. Let's see. She said there were other factors. Again, he's been managing. They're not on good terms right now. So if he's been managing the family for a long time, I know he gets a split, but I think Kim is also trying to insinuate that Kroy had absolute control over the finances and she had nothing to do with it. Kim, I see your point, but that's still not going to get you out of trouble with those debt collectors because y'all were married. You were married. I'm just saying. So both that debt is both of yours. Good luck climbing out of that. They said they're a tight-knit family and this isn't easy for any of the children. I'm sure it's not easy for Brielle and Ariana because Kim had them set up to be socialites, but be socialites, do this, do that, and marry. Now that the people know that not only your parents broke, but they don't even got a place to live, in the circles they run in, they're saying that their value just went down. Listen, I don't believe that, but take it how you want it. It's foreclosure, so they're losing the house. They're divorcing. The separation date was April 30th. They said it's irrevocably broken with no hope of reconciliation. I know in Georgia they make you do couples counseling for, I don't know, 90 days or 30 days or whatever, just to make sure that you don't want to work it out. She's seeking primary physical custody of their children and joint legal custody. She's asked for spousal support and restoration of her maiden name. Now, as far as spousal support, good luck, Kim, because what job is Kroy getting? He is a retired base football player with no, like, who's he gonna start managing? If he could manage people, y'all would still have Tardy for the Party. Y'all would have had another show. Y'all, listen, I actually feel sorry for Kim, because honestly, a part of me, nobody likes this. They have 6 young children. Nobody likes to see a family ripped apart. Kim has been perfectly horrible. She said racist things, classist things, all this stuff. And now we see that it was pretty much projection, because, like, I don't know, she just better pray she's not living in a house with roaches. I don't know. Next time Brielle yells there's roaches like she did at Nene's house, it might be on her own live stream. But all jokes aside, I kind of feel sorry for Kim. But like every Real Housewives, baby, you did it to yourself. Y'all, let me know what you think. That's what I heard on the Atlanta streets. Let me know what you think. And let me know if you've heard anything different in the comments. I am searching for this. Again, sad for Kim that her marriage is dissolving. I mean, but yeah, like, y'all broke and you left your man. Like, this isn't a tale of woe is me. You, like, literally, you jumped ship before we did. I thought she was gonna at least fall out until, like, I guess she's trying to avoid that bankruptcy. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.